Hello, I'm John Paul Sangalia, and I'll be presenting our thesis software entitled Management Information System with Blockchain-Based Digital Medical Document Issue 1 System with Natural Language Processing Powered Chatbot Integration for Izarate Hospital. So the main concept of our system is the Management Information System. So this first concept was mainly to produce or manage the information, especially the documents of the patient inside the hospital. So basically, digitalization of medical documents. And the next concept that we have here is the blockchain-based digital medical document issuance. We use the blockchain as a database to give more secure storage of medical documents, and also store it in a digital wallet so that all the medical documents are able to be digitalized and also shared on different verifier. And last concept that we have here is the natural language processing powered chatbot. So this natural language processing is an artificial intelligence that are able to answer as like a human being in a trained model. And also it has also feature on getting outside external data aside from its trained model. So we will see the power of it later on the presentation. So let's start the software presentation. So in here I have our system. So this is the landing page of our system. This is mainly this will introduce the about the hospital services, contact information. So this will be the main entry point of our user to explore the system. And then aside of that, we have here our natural language chatbot. We have here the chat with AI. So for example, in here we can select a suggested chat. For example, in here checking where's the location of the hospital, and it will give the expected output. And also it can answer in different form of questions, so it can talk like a human being. For example, aside from where can I locate the hospital, I can also say how can I find the hospital. And yep, or maybe a very short question, where is hospital? And yeah, it can answer different form of questions. And all of the frequently asked questions that we have here are be able to be answered by our chatbot. And aside of that, it can also answer questions that are being get from an external database. For example, in here, availability of doctors, it can able to give list of doctors' schedules or availability from our external database. And also it can also answer if by documents are available. And yep, it gives me the information of available documents that are created on specific dates from our management information system. And now we're done with that. Let's sign in as a patient. And this is the one that we can check here. You can create an appointment. Let's say I want to do an ultrasound. with this specific date and message. Let's say I have abdominal pain. Create appointment. Once that is done, we can now log in as a hospital employee. So let's log out this account. In here, in the hospital employee, we can add new patient information. For example, they go through the patient, and the patient had go to the hospital. But for now, we're working on the appointment approval. This is the appointment that we've created earlier. We can validate this and approve. And once that is done, the patient information, the patient will receive a notification that their appointment has already been approved. So let's open our patient side. I'll be opening my mobile phone and checking my SMS notification. And in here, we can see that our appointment had already been approved. So let's click the link. And in here, we can do an online payment of our registration. And now the payment had received. And now, since the payment had received, we can now able to see the appointment in the appointment information. And this is approved. And once that is done, they can now go to the hospital, and then when they go to the hospital, they can do request services and select the services they needed, select the type of that service, select the employee, and some information of their services. Select the requester and some instruction, and submit. Once that is done, a request form has been created. So this request form will then be submitted to the ultrasound department. Yeah, so we can log into that department. But before we log into that department, the patient needs to pay. So let's log into the cashier. So in here in the cashier, let's select that the patient, and then for example this one, the cost of these services is 1,800. Let's say he paid 2,000, and save transaction. And after that, the payment slip will be printed out along with the charge slip. So in here in the charge slip, we can see detailed information of the services they purchased. And now we're done that the patient had already paid. Let's log in now to the ultrasound department. And now we're here. We can see this is the last patient that we have created. On the patient department, they can view the request. I can know that this is the ultrasound type that they needed, and here are some special instruction. So, and now let's create ultrasound result for them. So the ultrasound, let's select the ultrasound image, and then select the medical technologies and pathologist, and let's answer their findings and impression, and lastly save result. Once that is done, we can now see the ultrasound result that we have, and this image also clickable for further zoom in needed, and yeah. So once this is created, it can now be passed to the doctor. So let's open the doctor side. So let's log out and sign in again. And then let's create the medical certificate. This is the result that we had earlier, and let's fill up the information in here for the doctor to create the medical certificate. And then let's create the medical certificate. So in here, this is the part where the data is uploaded to the blockchain. So it can take about 2 to 3 minutes to be done. And now the document had already published to blockchain. The creation of medical certificate has been done, and the medical documents has been sent to patient's email. So let's open the patient side again on the mobile, and then let me open the email. And then this is the medical document sent to the email with some information about the digital medical documents and some instruction on how to claim it. So for now, let's claim the medical certificate. And once the claim button is clicked, it will open the Microsoft Authenticator app. And then the OTP will be sent to our on our mobile number. So let's input the OTP. 3 4. And in here, this is the medical document, and then we can see in here that the hospital domain had been verified for this medical document. So let's add that. And now we claimed our medical document. So if we click our medical document ID, this is we have here the description on how to verify it, blockchain address, document hash, and some other information. So the blockchain address and the document hash are the ones needed for um, showing the information of the medical documents, just like medical certificate, medical results. And in here, the issued by, this is the hospital's domain. And now let's follow the description on how to verify it. Let's go to the verifier of the hospital. And here we can see the instruction on how to verify it. We need to scan the QR code through the Microsoft Authenticator app to present the ownership of our medical certificate. So let's do that. Let's click the QR icon on the Authenticator app and scan the QR code. Then select the medical certificate that we want to share and click share. And once that is done, we can now see the medical information of the patient that is stored in the blockchain. And in here, this is the medical certificate created by the doctor, and this is the medical result created by the ultrasound department. So this can be very helpful to have, since for example in the hospital that sometimes the medical documents takes about a day or two to be released. So digitalizing it will be very helpful to the patient. So basically that's it for our system, from introducing the system from our NLP chatbot to managing the data of the patient on our management information, up to releasing the medical documents of the patient with the help of blockchain and digital wallet. That's all. Thank you.